Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. It's me, Alex Whiteley, of course, and we've got a very special event to bring you today. So we are at Shrewsbury Folk Festival. We're currently set. It's early doors, yeah. It's only about 9:30. Things haven't really kicked off. There's a few workshops and events, some Morris dances and things we're going to go and look at. But we're quietly just sat in the food tent at the moment, making a plan about who we're going to go speak to. Now we're from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. We're going to be speaking to a lot of people today. We're going to be finding out where people have come from and what they're looking forward to the most. And I'm really looking forward to it. Very excited. We're going to, and we've got Mini-Biscuit with us today. He's following us today, so he has got his own little camera. And also with me today is my wife, Kaz. She's our photographer today. They've given her a nice bright blue tabard to wear.
Your photographer.
You're my mini photographer. Let's see what pictures you can. See if we can get one or two great pictures from you today, Timmy. Okay. So we're going to be wandering around, speaking to some of the people that are here. I'll speak to some of the stall holders. We're going to make a vlog. We're going to do some live videos. This is the first time I've been to the Shrewsbury Folk Festival, so this is very much my first experience of this. So
Massive.
it's huge. It's massive. So I'm already impressed, and I've only seen the food tent. What does that say about me? Right. Okay. So we're going to wander to look at the Morris dancers, I think, next, and we'll catch you soon, guys. Yeah. See you a bit. All right. So I've just stood at the stage here, watching the Morris dancing.
Yes. Yeah. We're Iron Men and Severn Gilders.
Yeah.
We do a mix of men do Border Morris, and the ladies do Northwest.
Yeah.
And we're both based in Ironbridge, Shropshire.
I was just both the band and the dancing are just brilliant.
Thank you.
I was just stood there and I was mesmerised by it. Where have you guys come from today?
We've come from just over there on the site. No, Telford, mostly Telford.
Right.
Telford, Shropshire based certainly. A few from further afield who've come in for the weekend to help us out and dance with us.
So you're here all weekend. You're doing more of this all weekend then, yeah?
Yeah, all weekend. So we got 3 spots this afternoon, 4 spots tomorrow. And then there's always a spot on the Monday as well.
Tiring day for you then?
Yeah, it is at 9:30 in the morning. After a Friday night.
And you got the guy from the Biscuit like, oh, here's a microphone talking to this.
Yeah.
Is this what you live for though? Is this what you love to do?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah?
It's great fun. You reasonably keep fit. You get to drink. You get to make great friends. So it's one of the only sports or fitnesses thing you can do where actually drinking comes part of it.
Amazing. Do you travel the country doing these festivals?
Yeah, we'll go anywhere from Whitby to Sidmouth to everyone over the country, really. Whoever invites us, we'll go if we get the people. Yeah.
And so you're in Telford, so you're fairly local. If anybody wants to get involved with this sort of thing, how would they get in touch with you?
Yeah, we've got a Facebook page, Twitter account, his email, all our information's on there. If you're here this weekend, grab a flyer off us, come and have a chat. The best thing to do, if you want to join a Morris side, any Morris side, walk up to somebody and introduce yourself and say, hello, I'm interested. Okay. And you will find out everything you want to find out, whether it's about that local team or that particular team, or if you're in a different area, we'll direct you to whoever your local team is.
Ah, right.
It's not a fight over people.
Nice community.
Yeah,
then.
absolutely.
Nice community.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. If somebody comes up from Devon and wants to have a go, we'll find you a Devon side you can go and have a chat with. Might not be here, but we'll point in the direction.
I really like that. It's a nice inclusive community. Yeah. I enjoy that. Well, I know you've got a busy weekend now.
We have,
about it. So I hope you have a great time.
Okay.
Thanks for chatting to me.
No problem at all.
And go pace yourself, man. Pace yourself, okay? Well, thank you for chatting to me.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Hello, how's it going? My name's Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast, a local podcast here that's covering the event today. What is this? We're standing in the rig. What is this?
The rig is it's a installation of music. It's an installation of music. So what we did was we essentially just use materials that people would just throw away every day, and we just turn them into musical instruments that not only kids but adults can enjoy as well.
For the listeners at home that can't obviously see, what we're looking at now is literally musical instruments, like you just explained, made out of everyday items. We've got some horns here, and we've got old teapots hanging up over there. My son there is playing with spoons at the moment.
Yeah.
Where did this idea come from? First of all, what's your name?
My name is Steven. This idea came from the creator. Her name is Amy, and she created this a few years back, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and unfortunately, she couldn't be here today because she's just had a new baby.
Oh no! I know.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Yeah, she has more important work to do.
Yeah,
but,
of course. Yeah.
she's a drummer, so she's traveled around the world as a drummer, and so this. As you can see, most of these items have the acoustics, the drumming feel to it, so that's the inspiration she got from it.
There was a viral video a few years ago of a guy playing with like Tupperware tubs and pans and things like that, and it went absolutely mental on social media. I don't know if we can say that now, politically correct, but yeah. Everyday items are, instruments of percussion, right?
Yes, instrument percussion, and that's what this essentially is. It's a way to show that, you can make music out of anything, as well as you can recycle. So that's another key point
famously, C-Stick Steve will go on stage with a guitar with one string, and that sounds absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Like well, where can people find the rig and get involved with what you guys do?
Yes, you can go to www.playtherig.co.uk. We also have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We have all the social media sites, so you can find us at Play the Rig on there, at Play the Rig on all the social media sites and the website as well.
Thank you for talking to me though. This is
thank
really
you
fun.
for this opportunity, and I hope you and everyone else in Shrewsbury have a wonderful week.
Fantastic. And guys, listeners, if you heard some very flatulent sounding sounds, that was guys. There you go. There it is again. That's my kid playing the horn. It's not me. I promise you. Have a great day, man.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so right now I've got my head underneath a bucket. Let's see if we can hear Timmy's voice. Hello. Okay, I can just about hear you. Timmy's got his head under the other bucket, the other side. Are you having a good day today, Timmy?
Yeah.
What's been your favourite part of this place so far?
I play
The music bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And we're still at the rig. We've just been speaking to Stephen, and now you wanted to say hello. What's your name again, sorry?
Yeah, my name's Marianne. I've been working with the rig, enjoying festivals and events for 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, this is the perfect place for it, isn't it? Because the atmosphere is just beautiful.
Absolutely, like everyone just enjoying the sunshine, free flowing from basket weaving, storytelling through into our rig, musical curiosities, Adventureland, and then getting swept up in the circus workshops next door, and then just wandering back and forth. Like, it's just so lovely to see kids like exploring and having fun.
What I love about this is there's like a free form to it. So, you can see things lying around the house or in an old garage or something and be like, let's make a contraption. And I imagine that's what it's like, right?
I love that. Yeah, contraption is definitely like the right kind of word to use. It's really to spark curiosity, spark inspiration in what you can create to make sounds that maybe you wouldn't have thought of before, which is really a way that a musician thinks about the world and looks at the world, but also a way that we want to inspire and help younger people and older people as well,
of course,
to just look at the world a little bit differently and have some fun in the same time.
We've all been there behind the wheel of the car or something, tapping on the steering wheel, finding parts of the car that sound just great to tap along to a song, right? I've done it before, I do it all the time. So I think everything, we were just talking to Stephen and talking about how everything in life is a percussion instrument, right?
Absolutely.
And there was a Facebook video I saw a few weeks ago, actually. I mentioned one a few years ago where there was a guy playing drums on Tupperware, but there was a girl and she was playing drums on a sofa cushions. She was using sofa cushions.
Oh wow!
And somebody, he got seen, and somebody bought her own drum kit. And it's because she was playing on her sofa and using the different cushions for different sounds.
Yeah.
That she learned how to play drums.
Absolutely, I think it's just such a wonderful thing that. TV.
Podcast. This is the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast.
Almost
curiosity. You were just saying curiosity.
Exactly. Yeah. Almost had a heckler there.
Yeah. Curious child.
Some very curious minds here.
Yeah,
hello.
Absolutely. I think what you guys are doing is great. We're going to go around and speak to a few other people here before we head on to the big stage.
Oh, fantastic.
you guys travel up and down the country then doing these festivals, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. Normally our summers are filled with festivals every weekend and weekdays. Obviously, with the events of recent, that has been curtailed somewhat or quite a lot.
Yeah.
But we're super happy to be back, especially back at Shrewsbury after, I think 4 years ago we last came.
Oh, wow.
In the Refocus area, but now we're here in Pandemonium. So it's just super nice. Everyone's so lovely and just enjoying themselves. But yeah, you can find us online at Play the Rig on all our socials, or on our website playtherig.co.uk, and see what we're doing.
And listeners, listen to that sound. There's music going on over here. There's the Play the Rig instruments being played over here, and there's circus.
Circus
toys
music
and
playing there.
yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah, they're just all just having fun and getting involved. And this band behind us, you might be able to hear it, actually played on the main stage yesterday.
Wow.
It began with a
So
K.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you for this interview.
No problem.
I'm not going to stop it. I'm just going to carry the mics on over there and fade into the music. Look at that.
Amazing. Well, ambient sound. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for talking to me.
Lovely to meet you. Bye.
Thank you. Make sure you follow these guys on social media. Thank you very much. Let's wander over it and get some of that music then. My name's Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast, and I'm wandering around speaking to a few people before things kick off. And you're from Organised KAOS, is that right?
Yeah, hi Alex, and good morning Shrewsbury. I'm Nicola. I'm the founder and artistic director of Organised KAOS Youth Circus Limited. So this is year number 6 for us in the festival. So we work in the Refocus area, and as you can see, we've got some of our big toys out, which is our aerial rig, a Chinese pole, and some slack lines.
Yeah, it looks very spectacular. I mean, you just look at the apparatus and you think something crazy is going to happen there. But
yes, it's kind of like we sort of like inflict joyous pain, I think, is the way of kind of quantifying it.
I was talking about the circus not long ago, and I was saying, like, I'm the guy that when the girl's up in the air on the ring and stuff, I'm the kind of guy that's like, don't fall, please don't fall. I don't want PTSD coming back from a circus. But obviously these things are you guys practice, right?
Yes, and when we work with new people as well, we work on lower levels so that we basically mitigate the risk. So, and it's as people get stronger and as they get fitter and as they learn the moves, the higher they go.
Yeah.
So to start with, you start on the ground and then you work your way up until you're as high as possible. But yes, in terms of kind of like training, I mean, aerialists train every day. It's
I imagine. You imagine a week off. It's not a good thing in this thing because you got to know your strength, right? Like you said.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like, and a lot of people when they start because we have a training school in West Wales, and, when people start, a lot of people can't lift their body weight, and within 6 weeks, it's kind of like they're hauling themselves up ropes, and, the body transforms really quickly.
Wow.
In terms of kind of like developing your core strength.
That's fantastic. I mean, like, I could take a few lessons from you guys, But, where did this all start for you? Where does Organised KAOS come from? Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a bit of a story. Basically, I trained as an actor, and I went to a drama school in London. And in my second year, we did outdoor arts and street theatre and circus. And I discovered I had a bit of an aptitude for clowning. So it always became a hobby as I worked as an actor. And then I had a bit of a life-changing experience in my 30s and approached life, differently. And then I moved back to the valleys in Wales, and young people were getting into trouble because they were setting fire to things. So I figured if they wanted to play with fire, I would teach them. And the rest is history.
Wow,
so it escalated. And I think it's one of those, when you have the right idea, it just grows. And, within 2 years, we kind of had our own training school, and then we've just built it from the bottom up. And, we're a social enterprise, so everything we do kind of reinvest into our community. We create jobs for young people. And actually the name Organised KAOS, KAOS with a K, actually stands for keeping adolescents off the streets.
I love this so much. I work with young adults, so I know how important a focus or a purpose is for a young mind out there. So I absolutely applaud what you're doing. So
thank you. And it's joyous when you see young people transform their lives, improve their concentration, develop their social skills. And, we reward kind of like good behaviour with opportunities to come with us to festivals. So when we sort of take external work for the business, they get an opportunity to kind of build a CV, not necessarily to go on with circus, but it's, it's all transferable skills, communication, teamwork, success, and travelling. That
instant feedback off the audience, it's like a drug, isn't it? It's worth working towards. And I suppose lockdown and the pandemic kind of kept that away from you. How did you guys cope with that?
Well, it was that was a loaded question, but it was absolutely horrible because normally in our training school we get 250 people through a week, and it's kind of like to go down to nothing and not have that community. It was kind of really hard, but we went online a little bit. We communicated with our people. We helped some of our young people who were auditioning for circus schools this year. So we kind of like coached with them, worked with them, and just made sure that they were on the right track for their careers. And we've just looked at sort of diversifying a little bit. So we've been doing circus campouts with local youth, so doing fire skills, doing circus skills,
beautiful.
and then sort of teaching them leave no trace as well. So we've kind of like this summer for us, post sort of like lockdowns, has been about community building and re-engaging with young people because, as you know, they've had a pretty awful time. So
Yes. I mean, people are complaining about, lockdown's been so bad for me, but then you've got to think about young people and the people that are just trapped in their bedrooms for a lot of time. But I hope this continues to flourish, because I think what you're doing is very, very important. And genuinely, thank you very much for talking to me today. How can people find you?
Basically, find us. We're in the middle of building a new web page, so it's kind of like half done. But our existing web page is there, so it's Organised KAOS Youth Circus Limited. Have a look at the web page, check us out, check out the events that we do, and check out our training school.
Thank you very much for chatting to me. We've got a big band about to start up at the moment, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye. Do you want to introduce yourself to people?
Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm Sharon McLaughlin. I live in Shawbury, just outside Shrewsbury. We've just got a day ticket today.
Oh, really? Okay. Is this the first time you've been to the festival, or you've been here before?
This is the first time. We've always wanted to come, and we've never been able to get tickets before, but we managed to get tickets this year.
Now, with the pandemic and stuff messing things up, was it a case of let's get this done now while we can, or was it a case of we've always wanted to do it, let's just do it?
Yeah, let's just do it, and we didn't have anything else planned because of the pandemic, so we weren't going on holiday, so here we are.
The Shrewsbury area is so lucky because a lot of the festivals that we've had planned here have gone ahead, whereas a lot of the UK haven't. Obviously, this is going ahead. The Food Festival next week is going ahead. Oktoberfest. There's something in the water, isn't there? We're very lucky here in Shrewsbury.
Oh, well, I think we're very well organised in Shrewsbury. And of course, if you come here today, everybody's really spread out and really respecting everybody's space. And there's loads of different stages that you can visit. So, yeah. All outside.
It was great seeing Jim Hawkins on stage, and he was like, guys, nobody pushing and shoving, let's be respectful. I don't think you need to ask that twice, really, for Shrewsbury people. We just get on with it, don't we?
Yeah, no, it's very nice, very relaxed. People have been dancing and having fun, lots of children here. Lots of pets here, actually, bringing their dogs.
Yeah, it's lovely to see so many kids and pets and stuff. We just saw the first act, the Sisters of Elver Hill. Elver Lane is my auntie, by the way, so that's really confusing. Elver Hill, did you enjoy that, the ballet?
I thought they were amazing. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. Loads of energy and lots of colour. Really good fun, and they looked like they were really enjoying themselves on the stage. Yeah, good.
Now, you asked me about folk music. You said, don't ask me anything about folk music. But you've probably done the same thing as I've done, is I've looked at the programme and gone, these look good, these look okay, is there anything you're really looking forward to today?
Well, all of it. All of it, really. I mean, when I looked down at the list of all the different bands that are playing, I just thought they all had really cool names, actually. So they're all going to be good, aren't they?
We're all new to this. There's a few of us that are new to it, and these bands might gain a few fans today. It's very exciting.
Definitely. I'm sure they're going to be selling their CDs around the place.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for chatting to me and being the first person and saying yes. It's not the easiest thing. I do behind a microphone. This is where I live, right? But pointing it in people's faces, there's a different thing. So
yeah, no, it's fun. And we've got great weather, haven't we?
We have. It's beautiful today. Fantastic. Thank you for chatting to me.
Okay. Cheers. Bye.
Okay, so I've got my second victim. I say this because even though I'm good at what I do behind a microphone, it's self-professed. Shoving a microphone in people's faces is not the easiest thing, especially when the sun's out and we're all enjoying some chill out music. Would you like to introduce yourself to my listeners?
Hi, my name's Angela and I live in Lincoln. This is my first time at Shrewsbury, so I'm a Shrewsbury virgin.
Ah, wow, I'm glad we kind of popped your cherry today with the Folk Festival. How are you finding it?
Absolutely lovely. Yeah.
So you're here for the whole weekend, right?
I am, yeah.
So
arrived yesterday morning very early because I thought there'd be a massive queue to get in, and actually it was fine. I drove straight in. It was amazing. Yeah.
We're very lucky to have this space locally, and the Folk Festival's legendary here. People love it. So how did you find out about it? Is it got that kind of status outside of Shrewsbury?
I actually found it because I was just looking for somewhere to go, because my usual festival, which is Cropredy, just down the road a little way, was cancelled again for the second time because of COVID, and all the insurance issues. So I was just desperate to have some live music and just that chilled out feel that you get with the Folk Festival. Yeah. So this popped up and I was like, oh, that's amazing. And there's a band on Monday called Trials of Cato that I'd been introduced to on the internet a few weeks ago, and I saw they were playing Monday, so I was like, oh wow, that's amazing, it's meant to be.
Well, you're popping your Shrewsbury cherry, I'm popping my folk cherry. There's a lot of acts here that are all new to me, you know. So this is very interesting, but like I'm very open-minded when it comes to music. I mean, with my sort of Irish background, I'm kind of used to this sort of stuff anyway. Like this is kind of my bread and butter. But so I'm learning a lot as well today. Have you spoken to a lot of people similar to me that's kind of come here for the first time? They're new to them?
No, but I've seen a lot of people, and I've bumped into the odd ones who. This is very different because, of course, you have all the folk workshops, which was new to me. So if you want to go and learn the mandolin, they have a beginner's mandolin workshop, and then they had an absolutely amazing ceilidh going on up on the Purity stage, not Purity. Yeah, I think it was Purity. Anyway,
middle,
somewhere, one of the other ones. Yeah. And it was just amazing because they had everybody up dancing, and they made it easy enough for people like myself who've got two left feet to join in.
I did see that.
So yeah, there's all sorts going on.
The atmosphere is just brilliant, and this is my first time here. Although the Shrewsbury Biscuit has been around for a few years, it's not been something we've covered before. But like. Right. I'm so happy to be here. The atmosphere is just brilliant. I mean, we're at the pandemonium bit where you've got the bits where people can get hands on and stuff like that. And the atmosphere is just beautiful. Yeah. And like even now, where we're like sat in front of the main stage, we're surrounded around about hundreds of people. Everybody still find time to sort of space out.
Yeah, it's nice. That was one of the things that attracted me, was that they said, you know, they were quite hot on the old COVID things. Because it's still a scary thing, isn't it? You know, and everyone wants to be safe.
And there's a long wire between us too, so it's fine. We're not like cramped up together. This is the beautiful thing that we do, you know. So people that are listening to this for the first time, that haven't been to the Shrewsbury Festival, and you being the first time here, what would you say to sort of sell the event? I mean,
I would say, oh my goodness, come. Just because at first, when I looked at the map, I thought, oh my God, I'm never going to find anywhere. But actually, once you've done a circuit once, because it's all kind of around that oval, it's easy to find everything. And there's something for everyone.
Is it normal to have the caravans and the tents sort of in with the arena as well? Because I've never seen it that before.
I've never seen that before myself. So for me, that's new. Like normally, the ones I've been to, the camping is all kept separate, where here it's kind of all intermingled, you know. So
if you want an early night, good luck.
They do have a quiet area apparently.
They do,
I don't know how good it is. I was looking for the late night area because I'm not someone who sleeps for very long. So
18 months of doing nothing.
I wanted entertainment. You know? And if it's somebody sat, you know, doing a little bit, you know, outside the tent, that's fine by me.
And the Sisters of Elverhill there, did you enjoy that?
Oh my goodness, beautiful, wasn't it? I was absolutely blown away.
She's an amazing voice, that girl.
Yeah, and just the whole show. I mean, it's like coming to the theatre. I was absolutely blown away by it. Loved it. Loved it.
I'm so
glad.
Can't
find them on Twitter. I've had a look.
I couldn't find them on Instagram either. I'm going to have to try. I hope she's still wearing that hat walking around the arena, because she'd be easy to find.
If not, she's got quite dramatic makeup, so I think you might find her.
This is what I'm going to have to do today, just wave my microphone at people. Speak to me on the biscuit. Yeah. Thank you so much for chatting to me.
No, you're welcome.
Really nice. And I hope you have a great rest of the weekend.
Yeah,
and I hope
crossed.
the weather stays nice for you.
Yeah, looking forward to these girls. It was actually these girls that I came over and I thought, I might as well do the full session.
The write-up about them was very positive, so... And they just did a little sound
that
test
just little
then.
sound check was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like, they're starting without any...
So I managed to get backstage at one of the main stages, and look who I found, Jim Hawkins.
Hello.
How are you? You good?
Very well, thank you. Yeah, great.
Yeah. What have you been doing with yourself? Radio, I guess?
Yeah, a lot of that. And here, I'm emceeing here. I'm hosting a couple of the concerts.
You probably saw me at the front of the stage. Oh my God, look, it's Jim.
And it's just the best event, and we missed it so much last year. And it's so great to be back, and it's especially on a fantastic day like today.
The weather, we're so lucky, right?
I know, isn't it incredible? But no, it's just brilliant, and the atmosphere is wonderful. There have been changes, obviously, because we couldn't do so much of what the festival did, or the way it did it again this year because of COVID. But so we've got open stages, we've got bigger distances between stages, but everyone seems to be having just the best time, and I'm so glad about it. Me included. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Is this something you've done before, the folk festival?
Yeah.
Coming back?
Yeah, I've been on the MC team for 8 or 9 years. I think.
Wow,
it's not
fantastic. So you're not here, it's not it's irregular.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So and it's great because you get to find out about all the artists, and you get to chat with them beforehand and make sure and check the details of what they want when they're on stage and that kind of thing. And then just get out there and introduce them. And it's great because you're bringing all these amazing people to all these amazing other people. It's fantastic.
You're very lucky. I mean, that's about as far as I can go. I can't go backstage, but this isn't classed as backstage, strangely. But I might actually grab you. So if I see you later on and I got my microphone, we'll get an interview.
Yeah, sure.
We're over to you.
Definitely.
And thank you as well for having me and Shane on the show.
That's all right. I owe an email from May as well.
Hello, I'm Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
All right. Well, I'm Luke, and this is
Jordan.
And who are you guys?
Well, yeah, we're a duo. We just played on the launch pad here at Shrewsbury Folk Festival, and we're called Willow Station.
Nice. Is this your first time here at the festival?
It certainly is, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah? How was it for you? You enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. It's our absolute first time here. We've seen the festival coming and going year after year, and just kept missing it. And then this year we were like, what's the word? Tagged in a post from the Hive, asking for young groups to play the
Hive are great, aren't they? I love the Hive. Big fan of the Hive.
On Belmont.
Yeah.
Great place. And so when Sal contacted us to see if we were interested, we almost laughed. Like,
yes, of course we are.
You want to come to the Folk Fest? Yes.
Yeah. That's not even a question.
Yeah. Where did you guys start? When did it all start for you guys?
Well, we met 15 years ago at Shrewsbury bus station, actually.
Oh,
and Luke
nice.
came over to me and chatted to me, and then we just sort of were just friends for a while, and then at the end of lockdown we sort of decided that we were going to put a duo together, so we've literally only been going for a few months now.
Yeah, I remember the conversation. There was a moment where we were saying, isn't it good, that we've been able to spontaneously play music together in the past, and then it went quiet because it was obvious that we wanted to do a duo and commit to it and give it a name.
Will you sing with me? Yeah.
And where's it taking you? I mean, obviously, like, lockdown has scuppered a lot of plans for getting out there and spreading the word and stuff. So how does that affect you guys?
Well, during lockdown was awful. We had nothing to do, and in fact, when it first happened, I had some solo gigs booked, and you with your mum doing your
I was in a
Motown
trio, and he was just solo. So
from trio to duo.
Yes, exactly.
it was awful, and I know this is almost like a broken record because every musician says the same, that all the venues shut down.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So since lockdown, we've had quite a big job of phoning tens up to 50 calls in a day, trying to get people to book us, and fingers crossed it's going actually very well. So since what, June?
The end of June, yeah.
End of June, we actually have done 2 gigs per week, and last weekend we did 3 gigs.
Wow.
And we played a debut performance at Battlefield Bluegrass Festival in Northampton.
Nice, that's cool.
And this one
is our second festival.
And we've just had the nod from Didmarton Bluegrass Festival as well for next year.
Nice. Have you got any more sets to play this over the weekend, or was it just this one today?
Yesterday and today we were on, yeah.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
So the pandemic has both been good and bad for you guys.
Yeah.
Because you put you together, but at the same time, there's a million artists all trying to get on the same stage, right?
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah, it's potluck, really, isn't it? How it works out.
It gave us all time to reflect on what we really wanted to do. So then there was that sort of the springboard effect, that as soon as we were ready to do it,
get out there.
We absolutely already knew. We had been, boiling over the idea, and then when the final restrictions in Wales, where we're from, were lifted, then that was it. We were in the car,
ready to go.
With our instruments.
We were ready to go.
Wow.
Eager.
You guys are fantastic. I'm so glad I've got you now, because we've just met each other, and you know what? When things are a bit more established for you guys and you're going strong, come on the show properly and we'll have a chat and we'll tell everybody your story. Genuinely.
Awesome, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, delighted. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for chatting with you guys. Where can people find you on social media and stuff?
Yeah, Willow Station UK on Facebook
and on Instagram.
Yeah, the same, Willow Station UK. Or if you want to send us an email, it would be willowstationuk@gmail.com.
Nice. Brilliant. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the weekend, guys, and good luck with future gigs.
Same to you.
What was your name?
I'm Alex. This is from the Shrewsbury Biscuit. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, so I'm Alex from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast, a local podcast. We cover all sorts of events here, and we're here today. So would you like to introduce yourself and your act?
I'm Mike West. I'm half of a band called Truck Stop Honeymoon.
Yes, I've heard all about you. We did a preview interview with Joe, one of the organisers here, and they were talking about how they couldn't get a lot of the foreign bands to come here because of COVID and stuff, but you guys are already here.
Yeah, we emigrated here to Wales about 2 years ago.
Oh, fantastic. And how was that as a transition for you?
Well, it's very different from Kansas, but the natives have been friendly, we've been treated well, and people have been good to us. So.
And the music's followed you, and obviously it's resonated really well here, yeah?
Yeah. We've toured in the UK probably for 18 years or so, so we've been coming back and forth for years. Every couple of years.
And Shrewsbury Festival?
It's actually our first time playing Shrewsbury.
So. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Are you excited for it?
Yes, indeed. It's beautiful.
And what's your first impressions of
It's got a lovely, relaxed feel, and the organisers are super nice and patient. Yeah. We even missed our first set because we missed an email, and they were about as polite and sweet and forgiving as you could ask anyone to be.
Oh, well, they are great. I mean, they've been very good enough to let me just roam around there with a microphone, shoving it in people's faces. Where does it all begin for you then, as a musician? Where does
it begin?
As a musician, yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
when did you first get onto a stage with a guitar and was like, this is for me?
Well, I mean, I began playing when I was 13, but I wasn't really playing in front of people till I was probably 22, 23. I was chronically shy, didn't like going to parties, didn't sing in front of my family. When I was in school, the school choir would be just like, if you're going to be here, just move your mouth and don't make a sound. But I always loved music and always wrote songs. And then I discovered when I was in a room full of strangers that I could actually sing and perform, which I couldn't do in front of people, my family and stuff. And that was a good feeling. And that's when you realize you're a performer.
You need that subtle sort of step into it rather than throwing yourself
it's when you're more relaxed on a stage than you are in a social situation. So at a party, I don't want to talk to no one.
Yeah.
But on stage, I'll talk to anyone.
I have a similar. It's really weird, right? Because behind a microphone, I'm like, hi, I'm the truth.
Yeah.
That's so odd. Yeah.
It's a thing where that's why you're doing what you should be doing.
I like that. Thank you so much.
You're more yourself behind a microphone.
Yeah.
Than without, and I'm more myself.
How
in front
enlightening!
Of a microphone.
I never thought I would find this here, but thank you.
Yeah.
I love. I mean, I'm not a big I'm not gonna say I'm not a big fan of folk music. I'm Irish. I'm kind of it's like instilled into me, you know. And I do USUC, which is a US-UK transatlantic podcast. My co-host is in Vermont, so
beautiful.
It's all about understanding cultures between one side of the Atlantic and the other. So
it all comes from the same place.
It is, and country music for me has like a folk feel anyway. It's kind of like we just rebrand it as a different thing, right?
Yeah, but it's got also the influence of sort of African stuff and other European stuff, which always gets underestimated. You know, you don't get country music without Africa and Germans as well. They invented most of the instruments we play.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Don't get the electric guitar without the Germans, or the harmonica, or the accordion, and they don't take credit for none of that.
They should. They absolutely should.
So I just think, you know, music is one of those things that you can find commonality, and you don't have to decide where it came from or who has the right to play it. I just think music belongs to whoever feels it. So, like, if you happen to be Swedish but you feel real comfortable singing bluegrass music, then it belongs to you as much as it belongs to anybody else. I think it comes from the same place, and you could play in Ghana, you could play in Louisiana. There's all these cultural differences, but as soon as you start singing music, you're just reaching into the core of what people are.
That out of body, this is where I belong experience.
Exactly, and everybody has a right to that.
Amazing. Well, look, I'd love to speak to you more.
But
maybe
you gotta
I
get
don't know
on.
if you've got a business card or something like that. Maybe I can find.
How about I give you a record?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, bless you.
Record.
Thank you so much. I'll get in touch and I'll get you on USUC because my American co-host would love to speak to you about this because it's very important, isn't it? It really is. Culture is important.
More so than ever, I think.
Thank you so much. And
care.
thank you. Have a great set and great rest of the weekend.
And enjoy your time. Good work.
Thank you.
Right, so after listening to my conversation back with Mike from Truck Stop Honeymoon, and then going through some of the old videos and stuff from the folk festival, I just wanted to show you guys what Mike is talking about when he's talking about how he feels more confident on stage than he does in real life. And what Mike said to me that weekend has stayed with me, and what Mike said about feeling more comfortable doing this kind of thing, his thing on stage, than in real life, it's kind of stayed with me. It really has. He's a lovely, lovely guy. I'd love to speak to him more. But listen to this. Listen to how calm and relaxed and friendly he was to me talking, and then how witty and funny he is on stage. Take a listen to this.
Restaurants and theaters and jobs. And as I remember, it wasn't like that in 1985. No. But luckily, my old neighborhood down there, which is between Gorton and Longside and Bellevue, around that area, luckily that area is being preserved as some sort of historic district. And it is unchanged, and you can go see it today in the authentic 1985 squalor and poverty and violence that I remember. So Miss Katie saw it as I've seen it, and she was real taken with it. Well, in an understated sort of way.
We found parking quite easily.
There's always plenty of parking in my neighborhood. Nobody has a car. There's always parking. But anyway, to be honest with you, we went back and I was around that old neighborhood, and it's rough and kind of mean-spirited as it was in a lot of ways. Frankly, I forgot how much I loved it.
So I found James Warman. I did mention it earlier that our biscuiteer photographer,
biscuiteer, love it,
is roaming around. This is the second day you've been here, right? Did you come here yesterday?
No, this is my first day.
Okay.
So yeah, the festival started yesterday, but I wasn't able to make it. So this is my first day here. I'm loving it.
You said you'd done this before, though, right? The folk festival.
So this is my third time. Obviously, last year there wasn't a festival, well, a real one. So I did the year before and a couple of years prior to that. But we're blessed with the weather this year. We really are.
It's a great atmosphere. Unfortunately, though, I think Timmy's kind of done in at the moment. So we're kind of like, I think we've got another hour left in us before we got to leave. But it's, from what I've experienced, this is the first time I've done this. The first time I've been here, and
from what I've experienced, the atmosphere is fantastic. The artists are just all so kind.
They are, yeah.
I don't know if that's because of the music they create or what.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
it's just a lovely vibe. This place, and are you going to stay till the evening? Are you going to?
No, unfortunately not. We got to, because we didn't have anywhere to put our 6-year-old. And plus, I'm speaking to an actor who was on Loki tonight on
really?
On the podcast. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So and Andy was in Cobra Kai as well. So we got something going on tonight.
Yeah.
I can't be in two places at the same time. It's unfortunate.
They need to clone you, don't they? I was going to say, because it's a great atmosphere here during the day, but at night it's still that great atmosphere.
I wish it could be here
slightly
tonight,
different, but it's still a fantastic.
We were joking
place.
about doing the interview, leaving Timmy somewhere, and coming back with our press things, but I don't know if that'll work. We could try it. We can talk about it. We'll see. What are you hoping to see next? What's the kind of money shot? I guess here. I guess.
Well, we because there's a group of us. There's a group of volunteer photographers that come each year, and we're given a list of stuff that the organisers want us to photograph, which is fine. But the great thing about it is you're given free range. So long as you tick off the list of things that you want, then everything else is up to you. So. The guys that are coming on next, I think you've interviewed him.
Yeah, Truck Stop Honeymoon. Amazing guys.
Yeah, I was
a nice guy.
I was just reading about them, and I thought, I want to see them.
Give me a free CD.
Oh man,
I was like, I've got a business card. He goes, here, have a CD. So I'll definitely give them a shout. It's because he's an American chap.
Yeah.
And he's already here, so he was like one of the only American acts they can get, which I think is interesting anyway, because you know me with the "you suck" stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm like, where is it? Where's that culture? Where is it? Found it.
Straight in there. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing them and obviously taking photographs of them. And just taking in the atmosphere really.
I've lost my family. They've gone somewhere.
They've wandered off.
Just leave him to it. Well, James, it's always nice to chat to you. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And I think what we might do is have some food, see how we feel. Just trying to get him, because he's like, my feet are hurting, I'm tired, it's too sunny, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty.
Sounds like me, to be honest with you. I feel exactly the same. My feet are hurting. It's hot. It's sunny.
Right. James,
okay, Alex, it's been great speaking to you. See you again soon.
Nice one. Hey guys, how's it going? So, the original plan was to go home and stay home, but I decided to come back out. I recorded my interview with John Levine from Loki. It was great. Had some food. Come back out to the Folk Festival, and it's switch modes. The lights are now gone because it's dark. The crowd has doubled, if not tripled, in size. Right now, the music you can hear now is the FOS brothers. They sound fantastic. I think all that's left for me to do now is kind of wander around and get a feel for the festival from some of the people that just sat here enjoying the music. I'll try and do that in between bands. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the FOS brothers and the beautiful music that they're making. James Warman is still here somewhere as well. I'm going to catch up with him again in a bit. At the moment I'm just taking it all in. It is definitely a different feel to what it was earlier. So I'm really happy. Let's see what we can get. Right. Okay, so I'm Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. Now I've been hanging around the side of the stage here, getting some pictures, getting some reactions, and I couldn't help but notice you right there at the front throughout the whole of that set. That looked like it was special to you, right?
Yep. I've known the FOS brothers for 35 years, and I haven't seen them for 21 years. So that was the first time I've seen them in that time. So
Fantastic. Yeah. What's your name? So where are you
Paul.
from? Are you local?
No, I live in Norwich. But I used to live in Oxford, where also the band used to live.
Oh, fantastic.
A long time ago.
Oh, wow. So you've come out here, I mean, is it just these you come to see, or there are a number of different acts you've come to see that you really enjoyed seeing?
To meet them, but also everything else, yeah.
Oh, it's really nice to capture that moment there, because for the listeners at home, the front of the stage is a gate, and this gentleman here was just leaning on the gate, just enjoying, taking it all in. No pictures, no videos, just taking it all in, living it in the moment. That's important, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah?
What else are you looking forward to see? Are you here for the whole weekend or just for today?
No, the weekend. Yeah. I'll see the leg stack, the show of hands, which are also good. Seen some good bands already.
Yeah.
And no doubt see some more tomorrow.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for chatting to me, and I'm so glad I caught you in that moment because it really was beautiful. So,
all right.
Have a great evening.
You too.
Thank you very much. Right, okay, so my name's Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast.
Nice to meet you, Alex. How you doing?
That's right. I'm just hanging around this side of the stage there, ominously, looking for reactions of the performances here today. Are you here just for today, or are you here for
Came up today, got here about 3 o'clock. Loved it. Really good. Really good.
Where have you come from?
I came from London today.
The bright lights.
All the way, yeah.
Fantastic.
But to see my mate who lives up here, so you know.
Okay.
There's a reason. But
we've got a food festival thing going on here today.
We thought we'd come down and have a good time, yeah.
Experience the rural world.
The rural.
I won't jump in.
It's fine. You can jump in as much as you like. Absolutely. So, how are you finding it today?
I thought the band, incredible musicians.
Yes.
It's quite a little bit quiet with the crowd, but you know that's probably what you expect. It's nice and like.
What I liked about them is they took their time with their instrumentals. That's what you kind of need to see.
Well, I think when you've got a lead guitarist who also plays mandolin, that's always a really good thing as well to see, isn't it? It's brilliant.
Is this your usual kind of music, or?
I play guitar a little bit myself, but
okay.
But like all sorts of music, never really know if I have a specific genre that I like. But this sort of music, you know, if you tap your foot, you're having a good time, and therefore I like this sort of music. Yeah.
This music is not my usual genre. I mean, I'm Irish. I got that in me. It's kind of inbuilt, right?
It's a little bit pub sort of song, but it's not quite
whiskey
that,
in the jar type stuff.
Exactly, that sort of stuff.
It's kind of, but like whenever I'm around it, you just feel free. It's nice. Even if it's slow built stuff like that, it releases a nice positive energy. It's
Absolutely.
weird, right?
Yeah, I think everyone is having a really good time, which is great.
It's a big crowd. It's the first time I've been here before. I mean, I've been doing this podcast thing for a few years, but it's the first time I've covered this event, and it's massive.
So how many people do you think are here then?
There's a good 1,000 people around the stage, I reckon.
There's probably a few more.
Is this your first folk festival then?
First folk festival, yeah. Words, yeah. I've been doing this all day, guys.
Pokey Festival.
Pokey Festival. And that's sobering. Imagine what I can do when I'm drunk. No, yeah, my first one, and it's blown me out of the water. Really has. It's done really well, I think, today. We're covering all sorts of festivals now because of lockdown.
Of course, yeah.
Everything's like the world's open again. Everybody wants to do these things.
It's great to see everyone just having a nice time and talking to strangers again because you didn't talk to strangers. 12 months. Sorry,
I couldn't have given that microphone to you legally.
Apologies to the podcast. But you can't quite often when everyone's wearing masks. You don't talk to people, but now you walk past them and you have a chat.
See people smiling, and you know it's the most important
thing.
It's really nice to see. So you're just here for tonight, then? Are you coming here tomorrow?
We might be back tomorrow. We're staying not too far away, so.
So you're in Shrewsbury or?
Just up the road that way.
Yeah, not far away at all.
Okay, lots of great places to see in Shrewsbury. If you need any facts or any history or anything like that about Shrewsbury, listen to the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. It's a fantastic show.
We will do. Shrewsbury Biscuit.
Shrewsbury
Biscuit. Sorry.
Shrewsbury Biscuit.
So can you tell me the difference then between Shrewsbury and Shrewsbury?
It's all to do. Okay, so I've had historians.
So I've heard it twice, and there's lots of different ways to say it.
Shrewsbury.
Very divisive subject.
Shrewsbury, but apparently the original is Scruggersburg.
Right.
Scruggersburg. It's all to do with.
That's the old English name.
Yeah, it's So it's there's a Welsh side of Shrewsbury and an English side of Shrewsbury, and it depends which side you're from. That's what I get.
Sense, right? Because we are borderlands here.
When you live here, you're a Shrewsbury person, but when you know it from afar, it's Shrewsbury.
Well, see, I've lived all over the place. I'm not from Shrewsbury. I moved here. I was like, this seems like a lovely place. Let's do a podcast about it. And I say Shrewsbury. It depends. If you say Shrewsbury, no one's going to be like, "Oi, what are you doing?" Like,
they will look at you a different way.
I don't know, man.
It's fine. It's like Bowie and Bowie. Either way.
Yeah. I mean,
no one's going to shout at you for it.
Is David Bowie in Shrewsbury or David Bowie in Shrewsbury?
You're from London. You're from London, right? You've either got London or London, right?
Yeah.
London.
Exactly right. Yes.
That's just London with an accent.
Well, gents, I hope you have a great evening. Thank you for chatting to me. Genuinely,
really pleasure. Love to. I hope to listen to the podcast. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can. Oh my God, this is fantastic. So I'm Alex. I'm from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. I found a group of people, and I handed a guy a microphone, and he's like, "Yeah, so introduce yourselves."
Hello, my name's Nick, and I'm here at Shrewsbury Folk Festival.
Yeah. So where have you travelled from today?
I've come from Manchester.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
Oh wow. Because I know a lot of these events have been cancelled across the country, so this is like one of the only ones left. Do you come here frequently?
Yeah, so we've been here 4 or 5 years in a row, obviously apart from last year. It's really nice to be able to come back again after last year. We really missed it.
Yeah.
So
I guess you don't
had to all hang around in our own gardens and get drunk instead of come here and do it.
I mean, there's some appeal to that, I suppose, but this is amazing, being around all these people. I've been here all day, and I've seen nothing but good vibes today. It's been very, very nice. Who have you came here to see? Who are you most excited about this weekend?
I don't know. We all obviously live in different places. So one of the best things about this is that we all get to come and just hang around with our friends as well. So thank you. The chance to all get together in such a lovely place is great. But then the fact that we've got amazing headliners every night. So the classic sort of Oyster Band, Seth Lakeman, Shower Fans, all that stuff is amazing. Yeah. But then all the other stuff that you don't know about, so we saw the Longest Johns last night. I hadn't really heard of them before. They were amazing.
I was really impressed with Truck Stop Honeymoon earlier. I absolutely fell in love with them. Because I spoke to Mike, the lead singer, before he went on, and he was like, I'm this guy. He's this really calm guy. Then he gets on stage in front of a microphone, and he's just electric. He just lights up the audience. And that's what music is all about, right?
He also sounds like Matthew McConaughey.
Well, there is that as well.
Which apparently is a good thing.
Yeah, weak at the knees. I was sat on the floor and I felt the same. Do you know what I mean? So you guys here for the whole weekend, yeah?
Yeah.
And what's been the highlight so far? I guess the social aspect is really important.
I'm just sneakily looking at my beer. I would say Longest Johns last night were amazing, and they played again at the Village Stage after Truck Stop Honeymoon.
Yeah.
And they were just amazing. I don't think I've ever seen as many people sit around the Village Stage. It was
that middle
absolutely
stage went
rammed.
nuts at one point.
It was amazing. So but I think just the chance to be out here and be at a festival again is nice in itself, right? So every day is a highlight in itself.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for chatting to me, and I'll see you guys next year. Absolutely. Thank you very much. We've had a fantastic day. We've spoken to lots of great people. We spoke to some people in the crowd. We spoke to some performers. We spoke to some people that are just here. I've literally had an amazing day. So thank you to the organisers for letting us come here today and do this. We'll be back next year if they'll have us. And guys, make sure you give us some support on social media. Follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. It's at the Shrewsbury Biscuit Podcast on all of them. And also our website, which is the shrewsburybiscuitpodcast.co.uk. That's made for us by our friends at Web Orchard. Also look out for the Pod Aid things that's going on at the moment on 29th of September at 9 a.m. We're going to go live, and we're not going to stop until 9 a.m. on the 30th of September. And we're doing this to raise money for our friends at Lingen Davis. We have our main sponsors, thanks to Reach. We have a venue, thanks to Shrewsbury Town and Communities Reach Hub. Thank you very much for that. And we have equipment coming to us from Stage and Studio Shropshire. So thank you, Trev, for that. And the website, of course, like I just said, from Web Orchard. So please give us some support. They've all got separate social media, so Facebook, Instagram, and on LinkedIn, I believe. So please look for Pod Aid and give us some support. Shrewsbury Folk Festival, you've been amazing. Thank you for having us, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.